Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore and welcome to the watch-along for Arsenal versus Aston Villa. We've just done the watch-along for Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Liverpool slept up, so now it's over to Arsenal. Can they capitalise on Liverpool's missed opportunity? A win takes them top ahead of Man City. They go into it 2 points below Man City before kick-off. But this one's going to be a thriller. Aston Villa, of course, back in the top four after on goal difference after Newcastle battered Tottenham yesterday. So, of course, big game for them as well. Let me know in the chat your score predictions. For me, I've gone with Arsenal to win this one 3-1. Another professional performance. Hopefully, you all go on to enjoy the stream. And if you do, drop a like and subscribe. I haven't put up the poll yet, which I usually do. And let me know your score predictions in the live chat as well. Let me quickly sort everything out. Bit of a rush, but it's all completely worth it for the watch along and the stream. So as always, hopefully you all enjoy. Let's quickly put up a start a poll. The teams are just shaking hands, so we've got a little bit of time. What will the outcome be? Don't want to make a spelling error. Arsenal win. Draw. Or Aston Villa win. Do be sure to vote in the poll. And there we go. It is finally up. And let's just close that on here. There we go. Right, I think we're all set then for a thrilling game of football at the top end of the Premier League. Welcome in, Paul. Hope you were that guy don't spoil this one. Prediction: Arsenal 2-1 against Villa. Yeah, I think if he comes in, I'll just have to time him out because I'm not trusting it. Honestly, it takes away the fun, doesn't it? It takes away the fun of doing these. But yeah, prediction 2-1 Arsenal. I think that can definitely happen. I've gone 3-1, so fingers crossed. Arsenal, for their sake, can get it done. I mean, get a good prediction there on that one. But thank you as always for joining. Really do appreciate it. And we're about to kick off at the Emirates. And you see behind me. If only, if only. What a stadium though. What a stadium. It's incredible. Was it like 60,000 seats inside there? Unreal. North London forever rings around the Emirates as we prepare for kick-off here. Unai Emery, former Arsenal manager, and Mikel Arteta shake hands. Huge game, of course. Former Arsenal player Callum Chambers on the bench for Villa, and former goalkeeper Emi Martinez, World Cup winner now, is in goal starting for Aston Villa this afternoon. And Aston Villa in blue this afternoon. We'll get us underway. Kicking from right to left in the first half. Arsenal all in white and all in red and white. Sorry, we'll be kicking, of course, the opposite from left to right. Villa to get us underway then, all in blue, and we are away in this one. Over to you, Arsenal. It's your time to put the pressure on Man City and pull away from Liverpool. Totally agree with you. Well, Mikel Arteta, no doubt, knows the score of the Liverpool game and knows this is a huge opportunity. And Villa straight away winning a few throw-ins on the left-hand side to get themselves, easing themselves into the game. And as always, guys, be sure to drop a like on the stream and subscribe. Try and quickly promote the stream. There's so much to do with the stream now that I put through my head. It's like a what's it called? A routine. Every time I go live, it's like, got to do this. I end up talking more about that than the actual stream sometimes. But yeah, really enjoy watching football as always. Oh, head over the bar from Watkins. Almost looped over Raya. Good start for Aston Villa. Trossard just staying down for a second for the hosts. But yeah, let's just promote the stream and we're all good to go then. It'd be great if I could spell. That would be awesome. Right, we're there. We are there. I think now we're all set after a frantic start. As always, it's never a chill start to a stream, is it? We're always rushing to do something. And if you are here, be sure to say hello in the live chat. Always good to get to know who's watching, and welcome along to Goals Galore. Everyone's welcome here. We had 2 o'clock kickoffs. Liverpool versus Crystal Palace, which ended 1-0 Crystal Palace, and West Ham versus Fulham, which ended Fulham 2-0 actually. So very interesting results there for the Premier League. One really does matter to Arsenal and Man City fans as well, and impacts them. Of course, the Liverpool result, losing, is absolutely incredible. In the Championship, the title race there, no one wants it. Every time someone goes top, they lose. And when they have their chance to go top, they lose as well, or just drop points. Arsenal, I do think they'll win here today. I'm quite confident on it. And here they go now. Saka in the penalty area. Ben White, and that's straight of play. For going into the game, I always was a bit unsure with Liverpool and Palace, because Liverpool just lost to Atalanta midweek. They put up a poor performance against Man United last weekend. They got something out of it. But Palace are one of those sides where they always surprise when you least expect it. And during that watch along, I was talking about a game I remember, the 3-3 at Sellers Park though, but it was between Palace and Liverpool. Liverpool were 3-0 up and Palace drew 3-3. So, you know, them two have history, and Palace actually, incredibly, getting the win, which all but confirms their safety. Now, Aston Villa and Arsenal, they seem to have good games, but looking at the head-to-heads, it's always Arsenal that really dominate it. Was it earlier on in this season, or was it last season, the full 2 game at Villa Park? That's a game that sticks with me. Randomly, whenever a fixture comes up, you always get a throwback, don't you, to an old game. Let me have a look. When was the full 2? Oh, it was last season. That was a mental game of football. If we get half of the goals in this one, that'd be awesome. But earlier on in the season, Villa beat Arsenal 1-0 at Villa Park on the 9th of December actually. John McGinn scored 7 minutes in. That's when Aston Villa had that incredible run at home at Villa Park. They looked unstoppable. Can't speak. Final score: Man United 2, Chelsea 1. That's the FA Cup semi-final, isn't it? Pretty sure, because I was watching Football Focus yesterday before the Swans game, and they were talking about the FA Cup, the Women's FA Cup semi-final. Pretty sure that's it. Here's Bukayo Saka, goes down and wins the free kick on the halfway line. Welcome everyone to the stream as always. And thank you for your tremendous support on the last stream as well. Always appreciated, and it makes them much more worthwhile when we get a good amount of viewers in there. So really do appreciate it. Just adding up my prediction score for the week so far. And it is the FA Cup, right? Okay. So, Chelsea. Emma Hayes can be fuming. She'll push someone else out the way next time. But yeah, so far this week on predictions, I'm not doing too good. Last week I did very well, even if I do say so myself. I got 4 out of the 10 Premier League games last weekend, spot on. So far this week I've got 0. I've only got 3 right outcomes. I've got Arsenal down to beat Villa 3-1, and then tomorrow Chelsea, Everton 2-2. So 2 big games for me in the prediction league. Trossard, and loses out there. Goal kick to Aston Villa. Be interesting to see how this one settles, because of course Arsenal midweek now have got another European game. We saw with City, they rested Foden, Bernardo Silva. They took Haaland off early against Luton. It'll be interesting to see as the game goes on, if Arsenal are in a comfortable position, will Arteta change the focus? It was a good game. I watched the highlights of Arsenal versus Bayern, and 2 penalty shouts for both sides towards the end of the game, and a 2-2 draw going back to Munich. So very intriguing. That reminds me, I've got to do Champions League predictions. I have to get that recorded after the stream. But never stopping. I think this channel is taking over my life slowly, but it's completely worth it. Here's Odegaard. Now Saka on the right hand side of the penalty area. The angle's against him. Can he get a ball in the box? He does. Right footed. Oh, fires across everyone. And no one's tall enough to get their head on it. But lovely little bit of play there from Bukayo Saka. And Arsenal winning the ball high up the pitch from their high press. Kai Havertz, the biggest aerial threat there was there, and even when above him. I do find it interesting how Arteta's throughout the season has managed to put Havertz, Jesus and Trossard into that side. Martinelli misses out today on the bench. But I think the team they've got now, if you switch Trossard for Martinelli, I do think that is their strongest 11 for Arsenal. I mean, Trossard's a fantastic player and he got him an absolute bargain. And to have the likes of Gabriel Jesus up top as well, Zinchenko, Kai Havertz, who a lot of people, look at the price tag and think he's not worth that, but football money these days is ridiculous anyway, What I will say though is Saliba and Gabriel have been absolutely unreal this season, and Ben White. They've been a main core of the team, as well as Rice and Odegaard as well. They really have been consistent performers all season. Well, we won't get an early goal like we did in the reverse fixture, or as early should I say, in 7 minutes. But 8 minutes in here, and it's been a decent start here. It's still 0-0. But both sides trying to get the opening. 9 minutes in now, and Arsenal on the ball inside their own half. The top three do like to play a really similar way, don't they? They all like to have the ball, all like to dominate possession. And Arsenal are on the ball here with Saliba inside his own penalty area. You'll get Havertz to drag defenders in towards him, receives the ball, nice play. I really enjoy watching Arsenal play. I think out of the top three, I'd rather watch Arsenal play than City and Liverpool. Let me know in the chat, who would you rather watch out of the top three? Who's the most entertaining? I'd go Arsenal all day long. If you want goals, you go City. I think Arsenal's brings a lot of entertainment though, and then I don't think Liverpool's football is as exciting as a lot of people make out for it to be. It can get quite boring, I feel. Let me know in the chat. And if you're enjoying the stream, as always, smash a like and subscribe, completely free to do, and really helps the channel out. I was saying earlier in the other stream, this morning I've applied to be a part of the YouTube partner program, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. We've reached the watch time target after 5 years of YouTube, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. So hopefully soon we can. Oh, what a save by Martinez! Havertz, a nice quick bit of play from Arsenal. Havertz was in behind and forced a big save out of Emi Martinez. Didn't see that one coming. Wow, that was really sharp from both Havertz, Arsenal, and Emi Martinez. Wow. Glimpse says, welcome to the stream, mate. I would rather watch Man City at the minute. Yeah, that's fair. They do. Their games are more high scoring, but I just feel that City kill the game off sometimes, and it become a bit of walking football. Happy you can finally make money now. Yeah, it's not about the. I can't wait to put adverts on the videos because I never ask for money off anyone. Like donations in streams or anything. That's not what I'm about. But when we get adverts in, that's when it's exciting, because then you can earn money off people watching your videos without them having to give you anything. That's what I'm excited for, and I was looking forward to for quite a long time. And finally we're really close to that as well. So yeah, that was a nice thing to wake up to this morning on this Sunday, where it's been the weather here in Swansea has been very mismatched. During the other stream it was very sunny, and just before starting this stream it's been raining crazy. I'm on 914 subs now. Wow, Glimpse, you're growing like mad, mate. You're catching me up soon. That is incredible, mate. Fair play to you. I swear it was only yesterday you hit 900. Incredible. Fair play to you, mate. Fair play. You really do deserve it. Free kick. Arsenal. The referee playing the advantage here. Arsenal in the centre circle. Play off to the left hand side. Zinchenko. He's found Trossard. Trossard now. Back to Zinchenko to the byline. In it goes. He's gone for a lifted cross into the box. He had to drag that one across the floor, I feel. He has to go across the ground. Arsenal though, still on the ball. And they'll come again on the left hand side. Here's Zinchenko. Trossard on the overlap. Uses him. Trossard now on the ball. Arsenal trying to pick their passes. Here's Rice to Zinchenko. No worries, Glimpse. No worries at all, mate. Do let me know in the chat your score predictions for this one. After Liverpool slipped up earlier to Crystal Palace. I didn't see it coming as in a Liverpool loss. I thought if they were going to slip up it would have been a draw. But incredible defending in the end from Liverpool, as the offside goes up against Gabriel Jesus there. I mean, in that game we had Liverpool. Salah had a big chance towards the end. Curtis Jones had a big chance where he should have scored. He was 1-on-1. We had Robertson clear off the line where Mateta probably should have made it 2-0. We had Alisson a worldie of a save. Henderson made a worldie of a save to deny Diaz. And he denied Endo hit the crossbar as well. Liverpool had the chances today. It's just they couldn't take them. They had the chances, they just couldn't take them. It wasn't their day, Liverpool. And it's like that sometimes in football. But overall, I don't feel like they deserved anything from the game. You guys probably disagree with me on that. But for me, Liverpool, they just weren't at it. You know, yes, you have bad days in football. But Liverpool today, that wasn't a bad day. It was just a poor performance. And everything to go with it. You know, the urgency only kicked in the last 10-15 minutes. That's the only time they started to actually play progressive football and actually look like they wanted to go forward and score. Gabriel's header picked up by Moussa Diaby on the left hand side. Down the line it goes, and away now by Saka, who was back to help defend, and he goes long and back to his ex-teammate Emi Martinez. Here's Pau Torres. Brilliant player, always rated him, Pau Torres, and of course getting the move from Barcelona to Aston Villa. Was it this summer? Summer just gone? Might have been. But really good player. QPR got mauled by the Tigers. He's also gone 2-1 Arsenal. Good prediction. I can see that happening. Liverpool were awful. I watched it. Yeah, weren't great, were they, mate? They weren't great. I mean, it was good for them that they got Alisson back and they got Trent back and Konate from injury and Jota. I think Klopp just rushed them in a bit too much. I don't think he should have started any of them, to be honest. Arsenal through, Havertz into the penalty area, Havertz! And Emi Martinez couldn't tell what happened there with the ball, but he collected. And he was offside anyway, never mind. This is what I hate. Why can't they just flag it up if it's obvious? That's obvious as well. If the linesman's sure that is offside, why can't he just put the flag up? It wastes so much time and energy. Say someone got injured there. that would be a pointless injury because it would have already been offside. That's the bit about the offside rule which I really hate. If it's clearly offside, why can't the linesman just flag it? If he's not sure that it's clearly offside, then yeah, fair enough, play on. And let's see what happens with the outcome. But if you're sure it's offside, just flag. You know that. I don't know. Here's Arsenal. Odegaard to Saka. This is a nice move. This from Arsenal. Saka on his left foot, bends it towards the back post. Header goes down into the side netting. Gabriel Jesus and Arsenal have been working the ball well in the opening stages. Opening 20 minutes in. Wow. Where's the last 10 minutes gone? The game is flying through. It's going so quick. What a ball by Saka to the far post, as the commentator says. But Jesus straight into the side net in there. Wow. Goal kick from Martinez. Down towards Zaniolo. And Ben White wins the throw in. Does he? And getting hate from my own fans on TikTok. What have you done, Glimpse? What have you done? 18 minutes here at the Emirates. A good start for both sides. Probably Arteta, which will be the happier of the two managers in the opening stages here. It was actually a Villa throw-in, but they're back with Pau Torres at the back now. Goes across to Diego Carlos, and Ezri Konsa wants it. No, he doesn't get it. It's fascinating looking at Villa. When I was typing in the teams just before this, of course you got Morgan Rogers, who was playing for Middlesbrough, former Man City player as well, but he was playing for Middlesbrough earlier on in the season, and he's basically just come straight into the 11. You got the likes of Tielemans, of course, after relegated Leicester, they picked him up from there. Luca Digne. Now these are all players that have played for clubs near the bottom end of the Premier League or the high end of the Championship, and Villa have looked at them and said they're a star in that side, and yeah, I think they've done tremendously. Saka to the right hand side, that one's gone into the side netting as well. Very nice there from Odegaard to Saka. Onside. Shot into the side netting. He's got to pull that back. He's got to. Sometimes they make it a bit too obvious, you know, just bombing down to the byline and having a shot. Maybe cut back sometimes, you know. I might be thinking, what are you talking about? But it gets boring when it's the same stuff. It gets predictable, doesn't it? Yeah, I completely get that, mate. Ollie Watkins for Villa. Edge of the box. It's end-to-end stuff here at the Emirates. Watkins can't get a shot away though, and ends up going backwards. And here's Rogers. Shot blocked. Tielemans now on the ball. McGinn. Back to Tielemans, and Villa having a bit of possession here. Digne. Moreno's on the bench. But over the ball from Tielemans. He's really slowing the game down now, and Arsenal have everyone back to help defend. Moussa Diaby on the right hand side. It's backwards to Ezri Konsa, who's back to Carlos. Nice ball inside to Zaniolo. And Digne, they've worked it really well here. Ball in the box, and away now by Zinchenko, and he loses the ball. Not a great position, but Arsenal recover. Ball out to the left hand side, and Jesus will give chase, but Ezri Konsa, he's gassed him there. Oh, time for a water break. Do let me know how your Sunday's going. Is anyone having a Sunday roast today? Do let me know. Anyone having a Sunday roast? Morgan Rogers slips it through. Villa starting to really put on a bit of pressure, but it is end-to-end stuff, and now Arsenal can break on the right-hand side. Odegaard riding the challenges. Advantage Arsenal. He's now picked a pass to the left-hand side. He's found Trossard. Trossard now on the left-hand side, towards the penalty area. He's faced up to Konsa, and Trossard loses out to Diaby, who's come back to track back then, done incredibly well, and Konsa wins the free kick. I never get hate on YouTube, just TikTok. Mate, the YouTube hate is funny. I remember a few years ago, I think it was my birthday, and I was streaming Swans Coventry, and the hate that day was mad. Swans Cardiff always get hate from. Even random videos I get hate on. I remember this season in prediction videos. It was last week. Someone said you should all give up on predicting the Premier League. And I was like, you know, it's not a bad one. Can be taken as two ways, but got for the 10 predictions spot on, didn't I? So you know, just let your content do the talking. Well, it's very ambitious from Arsenal. Martinez with the poor clearance out, and Zinchenko from distance tried it on the volley. Really poor clearance from Martinez. And Zinchenko had to try it, fair play, but off target and wide. Not having a Sunday roast. Sunday roasts are absolutely incredible. Whoever invented them needs some award. Honestly, the best thing. Welcome in, Callum. Welcome in, mate. How you doing on this Sunday? It's sunny again now. What is going on with the weather? What is going on? It was raining cats and dogs literally 10 minutes ago. Well, I didn't start stream 10 minutes ago, did I? 29 minutes ago I started. It was raining cats and dogs 29 minutes ago. Now the sun's come out again. Unreal. You couldn't write this stuff. Just like the title race. And here's Arsenal. Shot blocked. Edge of the box now to Declan Rice. He recycles the ball, goes across the left hand side with Zinchenko. And in the end, Arsenal go backwards to Gabriel and Saliba. And here's Ben White. I think what Arsenal did with Ben White is really, really good and really fascinating, of course. Brought in from Brighton, only ever been played as a centre-back. Of course, spent the season before on loan at Leeds. And Arsenal go get him. Everyone thinks he's going to play at centre-back. I'm pretty sure he did start playing centre-back. And then they moved him across to right-back when Saliba come back. Was he on loan last season? This is really rejogging my memory now. Or 2 years ago. And playing at right-back now. It's incredible what a change in position can do to players. You look like a whole new player when you change positions. Saka tried to pull it back and away by Villa. And Arsenal win the corner. Good decision there, referee. And Odegaard pumping up the home fans. What a kit, by the way, Arsenal's. It is such a nice kit. The gold trimmings on it make it was so nice. 24th Feb is your old birthday, just found the old stream. You know it, mate, you know it. To be fair, if I could choose a birthday, I'd stick with the same one because Swans won the Capital One Cup on my birthday. Only wish I was a bit older, so I'd actually gone to Wembley that day. I genuinely think that would be the best birthday ever. Swans winning a trophy on my birthday. But still, it's incredible nevertheless. And it goes from Saka away by Villa. And Diaby now trying to clear it further. 25 minutes played. Arsenal regain possession. High up the pitch. Trossard on the right hand side to Odegaard. To Saka. Could he keep it in? Just about, but gives up possession as a result. Welcome in, Diego. How you doing, mate? Thank you very much for joining the stream. Up the Palace. What a result for you guys. You must be buzzing, mate. What a result. Outplayed Liverpool. Outplayed them. Has to be said. And Klein, Mitchell, Anderson. Who else was class? Henderson was class. Has to be said. Lerma was brilliant. I think Eze, Olise were brilliant as well today. So many good players for Liverpool today. For Palace today. God, you can tell it's been a long day. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that game, Diego. Bet you were loving it, mate. Bet you were loving it. Why do Swansea always play on your birthday? Hull never play on my birthday. To be fair, before we didn't always play on my birthday. Like, I have a few years where we go like 4 years without playing on my birthday. But sometimes we get a midweek game. Couldn't think of the word then. But most likely it's Saturdays. It's like every 3-4 years. Rogers, edge of the box for Villa, loses possession, and Rice can come away with the ball. Out to Zinchenko. Arsenal on the break now. Rice continues his run, and it's a wasted run because Arsenal end up going backwards. Zinchenko driving through the heart of midfield now from the left hand side. Zinchenko still going and couldn't quite pick his pass. Loses possession as a result. And now Villa with the ball. Watkins goes backwards. What a season Ollie Watkins is having, by the way. What a season. Of course, he's almost got as many goals as Erling Haaland, doesn't he? Almost. He's close. But he's having a season to remember. And typically he scored, what was it, 2 last time out? I took him out my FPL, of course I did. And then he scores. Just written in the stars, isn't it? I'm having a really bad week in FPL. I need Odegaard to get me some points, and Gabriel today. Hopefully a clean sheet for Arsenal for the FPL, and Odegaard to get a goal and assist. Something like that. Absolutely. Love to hear it, Diego. Love to hear it. It's a leap year, so my birthday is on a Sunday. I skip. Oh, skipped out Saturday. Almost half an hour played here at the Emirates. The first half is absolutely flying by, and hopefully you're all having a good Sunday, and hopefully you're all getting a good idea of what's happening in the game. If you're not, and I'm not doing as good a job as I could be doing, do let me know how I could improve in the chat. Always looking for ways to improve. As Havertz goes through for Arsenal, and what a tackle by Carlos. But they can't stop the corner being conceded, and corner kick to Arsenal. Havertz, that's the second time he's been through. First time he forced a really good save out of Martinez. This time just didn't have the legs, and Diego Carlos has recovered incredibly well there in the front race. Gets his body, goal side of Havertz, and wins the ball as a result. Really good there from Havertz. And he actually looks in a bit of discomfort here. He's holding his knee. Play will continue a moment. But corner kick to Arsenal, the Gunners, from the right hand side as you look at the penalty area. Almost half an hour on the clock here in London. A win for Arsenal this afternoon. They know the players, what it could do to the Premier League table. They would go back to the top as they started the weekend. Saka to deliver. Left footed from the right hand side. One arm in the air. Little run up. In it goes. Towards the far post, and that's gone all the way through. Out for a goal kick. Well, it was a really good cross into a good area. Just no one could properly direct their header or get any real contact on that. Did anyone? It went straight through. But a good ball into the box. Everyone was just contesting for the ball there. 9 legends in here. Thank you all very much for joining as always. Really do appreciate the support. And as always, if anyone has any ways you think I can improve the streams, as always, let me know in the chat. Always open to any criticism, of course, or any ways to improve. Always looking to make the content better for you guys to enjoy. We're building an incredible community here on Goals Galore, and everyone, no matter what team you support, you're all welcome here to the channel. And it's great to have you here on this Sunday afternoon. A huge game in the Premier League earlier on. Liverpool losing to Crystal Palace. No one thought that would happen. Poor performance from Liverpool. And now, if Arsenal win tonight, this afternoon, they will go back to the top. And they've started well here, but Aston Villa are tricky customers. But I'd have to say Arsenal just about the better side in the opening half an hour. But it has been really close, and both sides a threat going forward. It's Arsenal going forward right now on the left hand side. with Gabriel Jesus. He's got McGinn to beat, and Jesus just drops back and picks his pass, and here's Havertz inside to Trossard. Shot blocked, goes down, appeals for penalty. Hard to see from this angle. The ball's still in play, and Arsenal still in a good position by the corner flag. They work it out well. Jesus. Martin Odegaard trying to be a bit fancy with his footwork there, but can't pull anything off. And Villa have to clear. But if they show a replay of this penalty decision, I'll let you know what I think. But so far, from this view, it looked like Trossard went down too easy for me. Throw in for Arsenal. Zinchenko plays it inside, and Villa win the second ball. Through the middle, Zaniolo's making a run to the left. Watkins is with him. Rogers through the centre to Diaby, and he picks the wrong pass in the end. Too much on it. Thought he had to go to the left to Zaniolo there. Ben White wasn't in a great position to defend it, but Rogers just really did take his time there to pick the pass, and in the end he puts too much on it. And here come Arsenal again. End-to-end game here at the Emirates. It's a thriller. Odegaard. Here's Saka. Odegaard loses out there, and Watkins comes back to hold the play up. Rogers skipping past the challengers. Rogers loses the ball. It's an exciting game this. Havertz from distance goes for a shot, blocked. Here's Trossard. Havertz on the overlap. Trossard cuts inside, blocked again. Villa standing strong. 33 minutes on the clock, and Villa now on the ball yet again with Diaby. And he goes back to Hejri Konsa. Really good play this from both sides, really. Really entertaining match so far. And Villa just slowing down the game now. Is Pau Torres just foot over the ball, being brave with it, trying to frustrate the home crowd. Tielemans out to the right hand side this time with Carlos. Back to Martinez. Nice play from Villa. Just trying to settle it down a little bit, because the last 10 minutes has just been end to end. Martinez, World Cup winning goalkeeper, once upon a time was at Arsenal, left London to get regular first team football, and gets it here at Aston Villa, where he's highly rated. Well, Arsenal have had, thinking about it, they've had quite a few really good goalkeepers. They had Ospina, of course. They've had Chesney. They've had Martinez. Now Ramsdale and David Raya. A lot of Petr Cech as well. A lot of really good goalkeepers. And that's just really recent. Here's Trossard on the left hand side. Cuts back to Odegaard. Shields the ball well. Goes backwards before coming in again. Recycling the ball. And he's kicked the ball out, yeah. Because Zaniolo's down on the deck for Villa, and a chance for him to receive a better treatment. The referee's got the yellow card out here for an Arsenal player. Who's he walking towards? The yellow card is given to Ben White in the referee's book. First yellow card of the game, 35 minutes in, and Zaniolo just receiving a better treatment. Ooh. It is a foul for the shirt pull, and you can see where he's gone down injured. Back of the heel was caught. It's not a nice one. And then just a moment after, he fell over Tielemans. Ooh. A nasty one. Right, finally, time to take a breath in this game. Time for a water break, at least. Wow, what a start to the game. And Zaniolo is back on his feet, to the delight of the travelling fans. Mikel Arteta just using this time to talk to his players. Still 0-0, and probably Arsenal with the better of the chances. No clear-cut chances for either side yet, though, where you'd say has to score, or nothing like that so far. and we are about ready to get back underway here. Well, tomorrow, of course, we've got the last game of match week 33 in the Premier League. It's Everton versus Chelsea. A big game, of course, in the reverse fixture. Everton did win that one. And Everton with another points reduction recently. So we'll be live for that one tomorrow. So be sure to all tune into that one. And then Tuesday, I'll be live for Portsmouth versus Barnsley. Of course, if Portsmouth win, they can get promoted to the Championship. They failed to win on Saturday, so the promotion, the inevitable promotion, has to wait till Tuesday at least. Here's Arsenal with Bukayo Saka cutting inside on his left foot. Saka, nice ball. Rice inside the penalty area. Declan Rice across the face of goal. Fooled Martinez, but Villa able to get it away. Nice play there from Arsenal, and Declan Rice getting involved in it as well. We know he's such a crucial player to this Arsenal side. Signed for a lot of money in the summer as well, but going forward as well is something he's really good at in his game as well. Still 0-0 here at the Emirates. Havertz pulls it in towards the back post. Saka over the bar. I didn't think Saka was going to win that header. He's not the tallest player, and Saka's shaking his head in disappointment. He knows he should have done better with that one. Well, Odegaard around the corner to Havertz. Ball into the back post. Saka. He doesn't realise how much time he's got. He has to get out and target Saka. He has to. Something tells me I'm into something. What do you mean by that, Glimpse? What do you mean by that? Aston Villa. Shot. Watkins off the inside of the post. I thought that was going in. Ollie Watkins. Wow. Well, Arsenal have got away with one there. Wow. Ollie Watkins, with how he's been playing this season, you'd back him to score there. Broke away. Sorry, there's just too much going on here. Here's Jesus on the right hand side. We'll talk about that Watkins chance in just a sec. Jesus to Saka. Odegaard to Jesus. In the buzzer it goes. What a save. It's still alive and out of play. How is it 0-0? Two huge chances at both sides. First with Watkins. You broke away on the right. Shot hits the inside of the post. Usually when it hits the inside of the post it's going to go in, but it somehow didn't. And up the other end then, Arsenal from the goal kick worked the play out from the back all the way. And sorry, they're just showing the Watkins one. If the goal was a little bit bigger, that's hitting the other post and going in. But the Trossard chance as well, he should be scoring, but what a save from Emi Martinez. It feels like we're watching Liverpool over again with their chances and they're not able to score. Unbelievable. And Emi Martinez there with another poor goal kick. His distribution this afternoon hasn't been great at all, has it? Out to Pau Torres. Look at someone feeling fine. Got Hull City on my mind. Class chant, Glimpse. Class chant. Here's Odegaard. Charging forward. Man City are loving it. They are. They are. Here's Saka. Once again. Ben White on the overlap. Uses them. Ben White cuts back. That's what we were on about earlier on. Players cutting back for once. Oh, Saka tries to curl it into the bottom left-hand corner. And not enough curl on it. And Arteta tries to raise the noise levels in this place. Really exciting football from Arsenal. You know, for all their chances, they've only given up one opportunity to Villa. And that one hit the post. Really close this. 3.5 minutes to half time. And this game has been incredible. Really has been incredible. Let me check the poll. Who does everyone reckon's going to win this one? 60% have gone for Arsenal. 20% have gone for a draw. 20% have gone for an Aston Villa win. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. Let's move back to the chat. And there we go. Perhaps Liverpool and Arsenal been watching top of Championship too much with all these misses. They've been watching Leicester. They have been watching Leicester and Jamie Vardy against Bristol City and Daka against Plymouth. Oh, caught in possession, Pau Torres. Saka's onto it. He's got to feed him. He feeds Trossard, but Ezri Konsa, what a recovery. He sandwiched him. But Declan Rice wins the ball. Gabriel getting stuck in now. Zaniolo on the left hand side now, holding off two players and wins a throw for his side. Clever play from Zaniolo. Really good player. I really rate Zaniolo. Quite underrated in the Premier League. They've been watching Leeds vs Blackburn as well. Well, I watched the highlights for the Ipswich game against Middlesbrough. Ipswich, I don't know how Amari Hutchinson didn't score a hat-trick in that game. Incredible. And at the end, they really should have conceded. It was an incredible save from the keeper. Incredible save. McGinn picks a pass on to the left-hand side and intercepted by Saka here. And one now. Partey plays it across and Arsenal, not Partey, sorry, he's on the bench. Zinchenko, Havertz. Oh. He wanted a teammate in the middle. He pulled it back to sweaty it for someone to tap it home. And there was no one there. It was offside anyway. Havertz offside again, but Aston Villa holding their line incredibly well. Incredibly well. 1 minute of the first 45 to play. And they're just showing us Watkins clip as well. I think Gabriel there has defended. So I'd say he's defended well, but he's got him just about in the right position, Gabriel. He's pushed him across to the right hand side incredibly well. And ultimately Watkins drags his shot just too wide to go in. That earlier chance we were on about. And they also showed a different angle of the Trossard one as Villa get a free kick on the edge of the box. Wow, good position this. We'll talk about it in just a second. But the Trossard one, the ball's come across the face of goal. Trossard's trying to pull it where it's come from, but there's Emi Martinez. Trossard has to pull it back. Me and this Cardiff fan, best mates now. Swap the Cardiff. Wow, glimpse. Wow. Free kick to Villa. Really good position this on the stroke of half time. Gabriel also in the referee's buck. Yellow card. That's not good for my fantasy Premier League. And McGinn, Tielemans, and someone else with, I think that's Luca Dean. 2 minutes added on to the first 45. Who's it going to be from the free kick? Can Villa open the scoring before the half-time whistle goes? It is Luca Digne. The left foot, really short run up as well. Reyes lined up his wall. Right, big chances for Aston Villa. Free kick, right of the edge of the tee as you look at the penalty area. Really close. Good position though for Villa. Luca Dean looks set to take it. The orange boots on. Referee blows his whistle. Villa from the edge of the box. Dean, I can't get over the wall. Well, he tried to get it up and down, but in time, but couldn't even get it over the wall. What's your thoughts on Wrexham's promotion? Good question, mate. Good question. Yeah, happy for them. Really am happy for Wrexham. to be promoted, but I do think next season, I don't think they'll come up again next season to the Championship. I think they'll spend like 3 years in League One now. Happy for them, but of course there's always that question where did they buy the league and all that. Fair play for them having good owners. No one can really do anything about that, but some of the wages they've spent, it's no surprise they've come out of the National League and then a back-to-back promotion. It is a strange one. But overall, fair play to Wrexham, because money in football these days, it just shows how important it is. We've played the 2 minutes added on. Is the referee going to blow up? And I imagine a half-time whistle will go any second. As Martinez gets ready to take this one. Down the line it goes. One more attack for Villa potentially. And free kick Villa. Referee's going to keep on playing. We've almost played 300 minutes here at the Emirates. Welcome in, Luke on. Sorry I left it. No worries, Luke on. Welcome back to the stream. And hopefully you enjoy the second half, because the first half is almost over. But free kicks to Aston Villa here. In a good position to get a ball into the box. From quite a central position, but just slightly to the left hand side. McGinn, stand over it, captain's armband on, left foot ready to deliver, in it goes. It's not the greatest ball ever, but somehow it revived at the back post by Concert. And that is it for half time. 0-0, both sides with chances to go ahead, but in the end it's 0-0 at the break. In the end, Watkins had that big opportunity where it hit the inside of the post. I thought he was going to bounce off the other post and go in. It didn't. And Arsenal down the other end just seconds after that chance. And Trossard hit straight against Emi Martinez from point blank range. And the sides can't be separated at the break. Right, it's time to have a look then at what's happening in the Premier League table as it stands. Arsenal, let's get to this screen first. I'm pretty sure everyone can hear me. Yep, microphone's on. Right. Let's have a look. So as it stands, refresh BBC Sports. Arsenal second, 72 points. Look at that. 73, 72, 71. And of course Villa would still be in the Champions League places, albeit Tottenham do have a game in hand on Aston Villa. But of course, as we move down the league, looking at the relegation zone as we were earlier, look how close it is between Luton Town and Nottingham Forest and Everton. You'd probably just about include Brentford in it for another week or two. Maybe, would you? No, they're 5 points clear of Everton. Nah, I think it's only between them, Everton, Forest and Luton. I think Burnley are down. It's hard to tell because Burnley have got Sheffield United. I think if Burnley win that, let's put it in an easier way. If Burnley lose to Sheffield United, then I think the relegation battle's over for them and Sheffield United already. I don't think Sheffield United will survive. Burnley got a higher chance, but if they lose against Sheffield United, I keep saying Sheffield Wednesday. If they lose to Sheffield United, then Burnley are down. But it's really close. Let's have a look at the half-time stats after we admire the Premier League table one more time. Arsenal still got a better goal difference than Man City. 7 better. If they win by 1 goal today, they'll of course go to 8. At least with a win, and they go back to the top. Wow. The title races are incredible. Of course, Arsenal got Bayern Munich away on Wednesday, and then Wolves next Saturday, a late kick-off, and then it's Tuesday against Chelsea. Ooh, another midweek game, and then Arsenal and Spurs on the Sunday. And they've got a full week to recover before Bournemouth, and then another week to recover for Man United, and it's Everton. Between then, though, we could have a Champions League semi-finals, though, of course, and the final will be after, though, wouldn't it? But yeah, let's have a look at the stats for half time. And as we can see, Possession almost split equally. Arsenal just about more possession. 14 shots, only 3 on target though. Villa having 7 shots, none on target though. 2 corners both to Arsenal, 4 fouls for Arsenal, 3 for Aston Villa. I don't think Arsenal had that many shots, to be honest, nor did I think Villa had that many shots. But only 3 on target really does highlight it for Arsenal. They get into the really good positions. They just can't put the ball into the back of the net yet. And I say yet because I can see goals in this one. I do think there will be a few goals. Right, let's refresh. 24 points for FPL. It's not great. Got a load of games coming up tomorrow though. 24 points. Bradley only getting me a point. Gabriel only getting me 0 right now. Wow, great. Salah only getting me 2. Oh, Odegaard only getting me 1. Not great. It's not great this. I'll get 4 points because I got 3 players who didn't even go on the pitch. So I'm on 28 at least. It's still not great. And I've got 3 players to play tomorrow. Ooh, it's not going too well this week, is it? And then what's next week? Bench boost next week. Right, okay. I'm just talking to myself here. I hope you're good. Yeah, I'm really good. Look on. I'm really enjoying this Sunday. Really enjoyable. Hopefully you're well as well, mate. And let me know what you're having for dinner. That was a topic we were on about earlier. Alright guys, I'm quickly going to go and refill my water for the second half. And I'll let you have a chat in the chat. It'll only be a few minutes. And make sure if you haven't already, drop a like and subscribe on the stream. And 2 seconds. Right, welcome back people, welcome back. I'm back after my little half-time break there and ready for the second half. Probably a few minutes still left to that. And I was just reading Twitter as I was walking downstairs. Carl Rushworth, the Swans keeper, apparently going to get a call up. Gareth Southgate's considering it, giving the Swans loanee, well, the Brighton loanee, a call up, the English keeper. From a Swans fan who's watched him all season, unreal keeper, and yeah, I can't see him coming to Swans next season. But if he calls him up for England, I doubt he'd get a game. He deserved one because he's unreal. But yeah, anyway, back to the chat. Hope you're good. Yep, good to hear, bro. I'm just turning on FM at the moment. What save you got going? What save? And into this game, I also did a bit of research on the last few games between these two sides at the Emirates, and we've always, in the last few games, we've seen at least 2 goals. In the last 3 games, we've seen at least 2 goals in the second half in every single one of them. So, promising signs for the second half. Now, this one's not going to end goalless. And let me just check when the last game between these two sides did end goalless. I don't think, it'd have to be quite a while ago, wouldn't it? There's always goals between these two sides. The last goalless draw between these two sides was at Villa Park in 2012, 24th of November, 0-0. Let's have a look at the lineups for that day. Guzan, was that Brad Guzan? Brad Guzan was in goal for Villa that day. Look at their teams changed. I couldn't name you. Oh, they had Ender Stevens at left back. Westwood, Andreas Weimann started for them. Barry Bannon, Agboklahorn, Benteke were playing for them that day. As for Arsenal, Santi Cazorla, Podolski, Ramsey, Arteta. Arteta was playing the last time these two sides drew. Wow, Kieran Gibbs, Koscielny, Mertesacker, Jenkinson, Chesney was playing for them. Wow, so in the last, what's that, 16, 22, in the last 23 meetings, there's only been 1 0-0 draw. And that was at Villa Park. So we're in safe hands, people. There's going to be a goal in the second half. I'm almost certain about it. Well, she said 0-0 now. And I think we're about ready for the second half here. Let's quickly change that. Well, it won't take much to, motivate the Arsenal players for the second half from Arteta. All he'll have to do is say, do you want the title? Do you want to be a Premier League winner? That's what I would say if I was Arteta in there right now. I'd just say, do you want to be a Premier League winner? If you do, win the game. That's all they need to motivate them. Yes, of course, that's not going to win them the game, but that's going to, get them back up for the second half. It was a good half for Arsenal. They should be 1-0 up, at least, I'd say. They've been the better side, but Villa haven't been awful. They've had less of the ball, but when they've been on the ball, going forward, they do look a threat. And, of course, that Watkins chance that struck against the inside of the post, I thought that was going in. And if the goal was just a tiny bit bigger, it probably would have hit the other post and bounced back in. But, yeah, big half of football coming up. Just like the Liverpool Palace game when they were trailing 1-0, but the difference is Arsenal are very much in the game and they're the better side in this game as well. The better side. So we've got some exciting games coming up. Of course, next match. If you're wondering how I do my predictions, I fold a bit of A4 paper up and... Oh God. This is behind the scenes. I fold a bit of paper up, half and then into 3, and then we've got all the predictions for all the game weeks on here, and that's how I do all my predictions. So what week set this week? It's match week 32. So no, it's not. It's match week 33. God. And as you can see, they're all my predictions on that slide of paper. You can't even see. There we go. So we've only got Arsenal Villa to predict left and Chelsea Everton. 2 games left to save my prediction league this season. If you are interested in joining the prediction league, all you have to do is when I upload the prediction video, just comment your predictions in the comments. I'll do the rest. Right, second half is about to start. Arsenal to kick off here, and we are going to be back underway. If you enjoy the stream, drop a like and subscribe as always. And let's get ready for another half of football here at the Emirates. Odegaard to get us underway, and we are rolling here in London. Here we go. And Raya straight away. We'll go long. Let's get comfy for this half of football. And I hope there's going to be a goal. Haven't just jinxed it. I really hope I haven't. How well did I do on predictions? I'm pretty sure everyone got between 3 and 6 in the championship last time out. After tomorrow evening, after that game, I'll calculate the Premier League prediction league. But in the Premier League so far this week, I've only got 3 points, so I need to get both outcomes right at least. It was a tough week in predictions, really was. Throw into Aston Villa on the far side, Digne, and cleared away by Arsenal. I'm debating whether to get back the. You know, I had the FootMob ticker to that side of the screen, just below there. I used to have the FootMob ticker of what's going on in the game. Should I bring that back, guys? Does that add to the stream, or do you think it's just perfect the way it is? Do you let me know? I'm always looking for ways to improve slightly. No worries, Glimpse. No worries. Here's Ezri Konsa. Plays it inside, and Havertz is all over McGinn like a rash there. Of course, no Douglas Luiz for Aston Villa. He's out for the month. And Saliba. And to throw it in the corner. He's so good, Saliba. So good. Are Saliba and Gabriel the best centre-back pairing in the Premier League? Let me know in the chat. Are they? Glimpse says yes, thinks I should add it. I'll add it from tomorrow's stream then. Tomorrow's stream. Because I've got it ready here. It's just I need to, you know, add it properly in. And I don't want to miss any of the game. How much fans did Rotherham bring to Swansea? It wasn't more than 150. It wasn't many, but fair play to the ones that go. I always like to credit the ones that go on away days. Kai Havertz. Gabriel Jesus goes down. Big appeal to a penalty. On first viewing, it looked like he dived. Havertz, down the line it all went. Doesn't win the ball, but he doesn't really get any of Gabriel there. Gabriel Jesus, no pen. Martinez plays it across to Pau Torres. Ball inside to Watkins. Really nice play this from Aston Villa, out from the back, from the goal kick. Zaniolo on the left and loses out to Ben White, and they win a throw-in. Did you have to make a Google AdSense to get monetized? Yes. You have to enter all your personal details, and then make a Google AdSense account, and just select the account that you want to get monetized, if that makes sense. It's quite complicated. I was quite worried I was going to click the wrong thing, but I think I've done it right. Now I'm at the stage where they're reviewing the channel, so making sure everything's in line with the YouTube program, and I'm certain it is. Should be. You know, I do tend to not swear on the channel and stuff like that. Just try to keep it all. I don't know what the word is. Try to keep it all friendly, you know. How do I make the website thing? What do you mean, Glimpse? I think it's Christmas, as we had 3 pens in last 2 games. We don't normally get them. I know there was a... Wasn't there a person counting how many days since Bristol City's last penalty? And it was like... I think it was like 300 and something days. It was over a year. It was something crazy. And a free kick to Arsenal here, actually. Odegaard and Declan Rice over it. Odegaard is the preferred man, and Declan Rice now walks away. Shooting position. Odegaard to take it. He's the only man over the ball, and Arsenal set up their fake wall. Odegaard, left side of the box, left footed, doesn't beat the wall. And the first pen in years was against typical glimpse. Out from the back here from Villa. Ooh, it's really risky, but it pays off. High risk, high reward there. And they do it really well, Villa. Really well. Back with Carlos. Back to Martinez. And then to Pau Torres. Arsenal applying the high press here. Red shirts everywhere. And Villa win the free kick there. I don't know what it means by make a website. If you do it on your laptop, it's much easier, mate. All you have to do is just put step 2 verification on, and then it just say apply now, and it'll light up in big blue for you to do it, and then it takes you straight to it. I don't have to make a website and anything. I think that's for if you want to make a shop or something. Maybe you've looked at that. I don't know. Diaby. Oh, ball goes all the way through to Raya. Yeah. Ah, right, okay. Computer, parents' computer, anything like that, PC. Try one hit. Sounds like a plan, Glimpse. Sounds like a plan. Zaniolo plays it out to the left hand side where Luca Digne is. Back to Pau Torres. And across to Carlos. Villa settling well into the second half. Probably been the better side since half time. Albeit Arsenal have had a good chance. But in possession, Villa controlling it since half time. And poorly going away there by Diaby. Commentator's curse there. And Rice sweeps it across to the right hand side. Here's Ben White. And Rice's supporter. Saka backwards to White. Ooh, on the byline, Arsenal playing around with it. Saliba gets it clear just about, but gives possession back to Aston Villa here. 53 minutes on the clock. And again, across to Concert. Good spell of possession this from Villa, but Arsenal defensively set up a really organised shape. Watkins turns, finds the pass of Zaniolo. Shot blocked. And they'll go again near Zaniolo inside the Watkins. Watkins back to goal, turns, and red shirts crowd him, and shot over the bar from Villa. Goal kick to David Raya. Do you think I can hit 1k subs by the end of the season? 100%, mate. 100%. You got the way you're getting subs. I think there's what, like 20, 30. I can't work it out. It's not long. It ends on the 4th of May, doesn't it? So yeah, the way you're getting subs, 100%, mate. You can get 1k. Here's Martinez, plays it out from the back. Nice bit of play here from Villa. On the turn now is Watkins. Lost out to Havertz, and Arsenal come again. Long ball by Rice over the top. Jesus, he's offside. 54 minutes played here at the Emirates. The second half hasn't been as as interesting and intriguing as the first. And we are heading towards a 0-0. Something I was saying earlier hasn't happened since 2012. So it'd be so typical for it to happen again today. Just the stream I do a watch along for it. That'd be absolutely typical. Here we go with Villa. Long ball forwards and bounces all the way through to David Raya. Started the season with 150 subs. That's still incredible. That's still incredible. But you've grown incredibly well. Like, that is mad how many you've gained since the start of the season. Fair play to you, and deserve every single one of them. Here we go with Arsenal, with Gabriel on the left hand side. Arsenal finally back on the ball after Villa had a spell on it. Rice. Odegaard turns. Odegaard from distance to Trossard. Trossard whips it in, and Martinez read what was going to happen and claimed the ball. Nice play from Trossard. Good idea to get a ball in the box, but made it too obvious, and Martinez read the play. Yeah, YouTube Shorts are a great way of growing. Great way. It's just to get monetized that way is incredibly difficult, because then you have to get like 10 million short views in the last, I swear it's month or something like that. Something crazy. Here's Konsa. Back to Martinez. Holds the ball up to the left hand side. Villa playing well here. Nicely flicked on by Watkins and Zaniolo, but Saka's back to help defend on the right hand side. And back to Zinchenko. Odegaard now. Zinchenko once more. Zinchenko's just standing over the ball here, looking for options ahead of him, and no one's really making much movement, no runs ahead of him. And here's Jesus, who has to really come deep to receive the ball. Arsenal coming forward on the right hand side. Jesus running towards the penalty area, and ball given away up, and here's Declan Rice. Thought he could have had a shot there, and Villa just clearing away yet again. Rice once more. Onto the right hand side. Here's Ben White. Rice again to White. And you lost out there to Zaniolo. But the ball gifted back to Arsenal here. Bit of tennis, and Arsenal finally have the ball back. No, they don't. Villa have it. Now Arsenal have it, and free kick Villa. An American said the championship is the... That just sums up Americans, really. Majority of Americans, anyway. There's some that are decent and have brains. And Bailey's going to come on here for Aston Villa. Number 31. And I think he'll probably come on for Morgan Rogers, who had a good first half, but in the second half hasn't really had an impact. But to see him come from Middlesbrough, first half of the season, to Villa, playing in a team that looked like they would have qualified for Champions League next season, incredible from Morgan Rogers. Incredible. Here's Odegaard. Arsenal looking for the breakthrough into Saka, and Pau Torres deals with it well, but concedes the corner. Arsenal corner on the far side. Bukayo Saka goes down to take it, and the home crowd roar him on. Half an hour to go here at the Emirates. Arsenal need a win to go back to the top of the Premier League, otherwise it opens up for Man City at the top to really go ahead and win the league, and many people think Man City are the favourites to win it this year. Saka from the far side. Left foot is an in-swinger. And it goes all the way through, and it's just a box, and Rice flies way over the bar. I still don't think that ball's landed yet. Caught it completely wrong. And Bailey's coming on now for Diaby. Okay. Mr. Diaby hasn't had the greatest game, hasn't had the worst game. Very average from Diaby this afternoon. And on comes Bailey. I've been making YouTube shorts of the goals in certain games, like I have my massive scoreboards and I show the goals YouTube shorts. Helps me put my channel. Oh, nice, mate, nice. Yeah, every time there's a goal in the Swans games, I'll upload the vlog first off done, and then I'll upload the YouTube shorts. And what's happening here? 60 minutes in then, and first half was a lot better than this, and you can sort of tell that both sides need points, because it's getting to that stage now of the game where it's quite cagey. You know, end of the first half was opening up quite a lot. But here's a corner kick to Aston Villa in front of those travelling fans, and it's Yuri Tielemans who goes over to take it on the far side, on the left hand side. Big chances for Aston Villa, and it would kill 1,000 dreams of Arsenal fans if they scored here. Villa, in it goes from Tielemans, away, and poor corner and all in all. But given away by Zinchenko, he's been poor. Oh! Villa hit the crossbar. That would have been some goal. Wow. That would have been some goal. Zinchenko runs straight back into Tielemans. He's not had a good game today, Zinchenko. He's lost the ball quite a few times. But Tielemans from the corner, from the angle, almost scored. It hit the crossbar. Raya was beaten, and it bounced down onto the line as well. And if you watch the Old Firm derby, the goal that Matondo scored, it was almost a recreation of that. Yuri Tielemans, cannot believe it. Unbelievable. But it all comes from an Arsenal mistake in Zinchenko, and Havertz is the latest player for Arsenal to be yellow carded also. And free kicks for Villa. They are getting the better of Arsenal in this second half. They just need a goal to go with it. Of course, they have the chance to do the double over Arsenal today. Ball in from again. Away by Arsenal, but Rodgers keeps it alive. Ball bouncing round, but in the end Arsenal get it clear. Only as far as Zaniolo on the left. Try to ball forward and through, and Gabriel back to Raya, just about got back to him there. And now Arsenal, big roar from the home crowd, and they go forward. Jesus, ball out to the right. Saka got White with him. Saka inside. Jesus away. Ben White floats it in towards the back post. And the offside flag goes up. A glimpse wants Villa to win. Ooh. Very interesting. Wow. Wow, this game really is heating back up again. They're showing that Tielemans got not goal. They're showing that Tielemans chance again. What a shot. It bounces like by the post as well. He's so unlucky that hasn't gone in. It hit the post as well on the way down. Crossbar and post. You couldn't write it. You could not write it. Rodgers plays it through, and Watkins won't go on the end of that one. Arsenal tidy up at the back. Saka plays it through. And it's all getting a bit scrappy out there. Here's McGinn on the left hand side. They win a corner right in front of that Villa crowd. 25 minutes to go. 25 minutes for Unai Emery to get revenge on an old team he's managed, Arsenal, of course. That away end looks incredible, by the way. That Villa away end. Villa fans are incredible, of course. And Tielemans on the same side, he took one just moments ago where he almost scored. He'll deliver again. In swinger, in it goes. Away by Jesus at the front first post, and really poor delivery again by Tielemans. Free kick Arsenal in the penalty area. Saliba, the man who went down. Are you going to stretch your prediction videos to 8 minutes for more ads, or are you leaving them as they are? I think I'll just leave them as they are, mate. Some videos I end up waffling for longer. Some videos I end up not having too much to say. I think it depends mostly what time of the day I record them, because a lot of videos I record like 1 AM. So I don't really want to be too long because I want to go to bed. Oh, I've just realised. That's why it looks awful. I didn't match the colour. Oh no, that's been like that the whole time. I knew I hadn't done something. Oh, I can't leave it like that. I've noticed it now. I can't believe. Ah, you know when you think you've done like everything. It shouldn't be blue. How have I missed that then? It's gonna be impossible to match, isn't it? No pressure. What colour even is this? It's not black. It's like... Oh, why is it so hard to match colours on this thing? I'm going to be here for ages. It's not any of them. What colour even comes close to it? Just a few changes, not missing anything. There we go. It's like... it's impossible to get this colour. It's genuinely impossible to get that colour. It's not going that... What? It's like... Can't even describe that colour. How would you describe that colour? It's genuinely impossible to get that colour. Like... I'll have to leave it like that because it's been messed up throughout the whole stream, but I can't get that colour. Are the Swans going to win the league next season? Of course they are, mate. Of course, you know it. You know it. I'm frustrated now. I've not matched up the colours. I left it as it was for the last stream. I changed the Villa logo behind and not that. I think the colour's fine, lad. I've got high standards. High standards. Here's Odegaard, flicks the ball across, and I've quickly got to check who. Come on, Martinelli's on. God, should be paying attention to the game. That is a really good point, to be honest. And we had Martinelli come on and Tomiyasu for Trossard and White. Okay. So Tomiyasu on and Martinelli for White and Trossard. Okay. 22 minutes to go. When did you get the timer? I've had the timer for ages. Yeah, I've had the timer the whole time. $21 to go here at the Emirates. Ball over the top for Arsenal. And in the box by Tomiyasu, but Jesus was quite far behind in the foot race. Here's Saliba. Tomiyasu on the right hand side really has given a fresh bit of life there, and Havertz can't keep the ball in play. Didn't even realise. There is a lot going on, to be honest. There is a lot going on. 20 minutes to go here at the Emirates. Swansea moved by the Tigers. Nah. Hasn't happened this season. Martinez out to Pau Torres. Long ball forward towards Watkins. Zaniolo flips it on and free kick Villa. I don't know what that even is for. They've taken it quickly though. Out to the right hand side, have they? They took the free kick too quickly for the ref, and Villa now with a free kick again, just about inside their own half by the halfway line. Pau Torres to take it. Chelsea Everton is being advertised for tomorrow. Yep, we'll be live for that one, people. Do not worry. Oh yeah, I get you, Glimpse. I get you. You know it every time. It's funny that we never win again at your ground, and funnily enough, this season when we're having a bad season, you're having a good season. We win at your ground. Incredible. Ooh. Gabriel just about gets the ball forward. Almost caught in possession there, but ball back to Martinez, and the second half really hasn't been up to the levels that the first half were. The standards were set really high for this game. Second half has been a little bit disappointing. And Zaniolo for Aston Villa coming forward on the right hand side now, with Leon Bailey on his left foot, trying to work a bit of space. Poor pass. Tried to get inside to Watkins and couldn't quite get it there, and Martinelli on the left hand side charging down the line. He's got Conte to beat. The referee gives a foul against Martinelli, to the frustration of the Arsenal fans and players. Do you think you're the GOAT? No. "18 minutes to go here." Of course, if Arsenal drop points here, that's a huge blow to the title race. They have to win. A draw does nothing for either side, really. Well, helps Aston Villa out a little bit, but not much. Arsenal have to win, and they've only got 17.5 minutes to do so. And on the left hand side you have Gabriel. You're a very nice person, so I think you're... Cheers, Glimpse. Cheers. Watkins gets the ball away, and Zaniolo now, he's been really good this game. Zaniolo, really influential on the left hand side, and he's got Tomiyasu to beat here. Zaniolo, and Tomiyasu wins the battle. Can't help but concede the corner kick there. Zaniolo done really good work. 17 minutes to go. Villa with a corner in front of the travelling fans on the far side. Can Villa score here and break loads of Arsenal fans' hearts? Tielemans. Two arms in the air, then one. In swinger. Front post again. He's not... none of his deliveries have been good at all. And the referee says another Villa corner. And Tielemans will repeat the process. To the front post again, I'd imagine. It's either that or we just can't hit the ball further than the front post. Tielemans. Right footed yet again. In swinger from the far side. And it goes. It's still in there. Oh, Pau Torres fires behind for a goal kick, and Villa think there was a handball in there. Let's have a look, because that's big appeals. Nah. That's never a handball there. Another corner though to Aston Villa. 45 behind for a goal kick, but it come off Havertz. Another corner for Aston Villa. They're piling on the pressure here at home to Arsenal. Away to Arsenal. Tielemans, and it goes front post again and back out to him. Tielemans. Ball floated in and away by Arsenal. On the counter attack. They've worked it really well to the left hand side. Here's Declan Rice carrying the ball forwards on the left hand side. He turns it halfway, switches to play to the right. It's not the greatest ball. And Arsenal lose possession. Trying to force it. Wasn't the best ball over by Rice. And Villa back on the ball here. They've been the better side in the second half, Aston Villa. Arsenal had the first half, but Villa in the second have been much the better side. 15 minutes till full time. I look back, and the first time I saw your channel was Championship Week 4 predictions, and I commented 1-0 Hull up the Tigers. He told me class, mate, class. Yeah, at the start of the season I was trying to get everyone to join the prediction league, because of course more people the more fun. I'm really enjoying it, and now I'm top of the league. I want the season to end. I was looking back the other week, and I was like 30-40 points off the top of the Championship prediction league. Now I'm 12 points clear at the top. Incredible stuff, even if I do say so myself. Here's Bailey. Goes down, and Zinchenko has to get it down the line to Martinelli, and wins the throw in. Arsenal going to be a little bit more urgent here. They know a win and what it could do, and they're going to bring 2 more players on here. Smith Rowe's coming on, and I think the second one is Jorginho. Zaniolo is down for Villa. 13 minutes to go, probably about 5 added on again. Something crazy like that. Are you top of the league and having a laugh? I am, mate. I am. Top of the league and having a laugh. Yep, here we go. Smith Rowe coming on for Odegaard. Oh, wow. Didn't think Odegaard be coming off. Well, that's the fantasy. That's the fantasy ruined. Fantasy Premier League. That's out the window here. Smith Rowe coming on, and Gabriel Jesus coming off for Jorginho. Okay, so it must be Kai Havertz going up top. Smith Rowe going into midfield. Jorginho also going into midfield. Okay, so what's Arteta done here then? He's gone 4 at the back. 4-5-1. Saka, Rice, Jorginho, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, and then Havertz up top. Must be that. So 4-5-1 now for Arsenal, with Smith Rowe in the cam. Okay. And Aston Villa are bringing on Alex Moreno here for Zaniolo. He's done really well today, Zaniolo. Really impressed by him. And the second change for Aston Villa. Is there one? I'm pretty sure I've seen 2 players waiting to come on. No, just one. Just one. And Concert goes back to Martinez. Right, into the final 10 minutes then. That took about 2 minutes, all those subs. So we'll have probably about 7-8 minutes added on at the end of the game. I can see it being a lot of time. But as it stands, Arsenal would only stay second. They need to win to go top and to keep it in their own hands. If they do, then of course there's nothing Liverpool or Man City can do. As long as Arsenal win all of their games, they will win the Premier League. 10 minutes to win this one. All it will take is one moment of magic or one mistake at the back to cost them the game. They have to win this one, Arsenal, before looking on to the next. Saliba across to Tomiyasu. Now here is Saka inside to Jorginho. Saka again. Tomiyasu on the overlap. Saka into the box. It goes. Havertz. He's put Havertz through the middle for a big aerial target, hasn't he? Bailey on the right hand side, charging forward for Villa. Doing really well, and Declan Rice is matching him. And Declan Rice looks like he's come across to the left hand side here. Martinelli in the press as well, and Pau Torres inside, and ball given away, but recovered well by Villa. Just about. Who's top of the Prem? Honeygun is. Honeygun. Will win the league next season, trust me. I believe you, mate. I believe you. Next year's going to be tricky to get all the videos out because, of course, university. If I get in, touch wood, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Here's Zaniolo. Inside. Oh, not Zaniolo, sorry, Konsa. Ezri Konsa. It's going all the way here, Konsa. To the byline. Cross blocked. Wins a corner. A throw in. It's a good thing this is the last stream of the day. Good thing it's not the Euros yet, because God, I wouldn't be able to cope with a third watch long. Oh, who's top of the actual Premier League? Prediction League's more important. Man City. Man City are a point clear of Arsenal, who are a point clear of Liverpool in third. Will you continue to post or no? Yes, 100%. I will continue to post. It just might be a little less regular as it has been. But I plan on doing as much as I can. And no plans on quitting. No plans on quitting. I really enjoy doing YouTube. Really do enjoy it. And you know, it's all the fun's all only now getting started. Only now getting started. Dean. Corner for Aston Villa. Because I feel like if I give up now, you know, I won't know what I'll be able to achieve on YouTube. You know, could be so close to building a huge community, or meeting the next glimpse HC. T. Lesmond's for the corner on the left hand side. They've had about 6-7 corners on that side. Yeah, glimpse. I've renewed my season ticket for next season, so we'll be going. Paul says he'll be falling asleep with so many goals today. Oh, Villa! It's 1-0 Villa! Arsenal behind the Premier League for the first time in 2024 as Aston Villa break 1,000 hearts. Eric Bailey sends the travelling fans wild. Arsenal 0, Villa 1. Wow. What are we seeing? What are we seeing? First Liverpool slip up. Now it's Arsenal's turn to slip up. And Man City will go 2 points clear if it stays how it is. Ball into the box. Going all the way through. Bailey was unmarked to the back post. I don't think there's anything to rule this one out. I think the goal will stand and everything like that. Man City, going to win the Premier League now. Yep, I think so. I think so. Paul will, yeah, as soon as you said that, Paul. Well, that's FPL for me, completely down the drain. Unbelievable. Unai Emery, loving it. And it means we won't have another 0-0 draw. 85 minutes, Arsenal going to throw the kitchen sink at this now. Corner kick to Arsenal. They've got to throw everything at this if they want to win the Premier League. Commentator's curse. If Arsenal are serious about winning the Premier League, not a draw would do. They have to win. 4.5 minutes of the 90. Are Arsenal going to do it again? Get so close. Is this the week that the Premier League title is decided? Saka to deliver. And it goes. And drops at the far post, but Villa get it away. Wow. This is huge to Premier League. Is this the game week? Is this the day that the Premier League is sorted as Villa are through? Chipped. Watkins makes it 2. Is that going to stand? It is. It's 2-0. I thought that was going to get ruled out for offside or something. Everyone seemed to stop. It's 2-0 Aston Villa. The title's fallen. Wow. What? How? I thought there was going to be an offside flag or something then, because everyone seemed to slow down. But Watkins chips the keeper. Wow, what on earth are we seeing here? Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins makes it 2-0 Aston Villa. I am absolutely speechless. Well, I thought the offside flag was going to go. He's onside. He's inside his own half. He's onside. All the way down. Nothing Gabriel can do. Chips Raya into the back of the net. 2-0. Wow. That's game done. That's game done and dusted. Nothing Arsenal can do now. Over to Man City. Over to Man City. Liverpool and Arsenal bottling it on the same day. The weekend they went 2 points clear of Man City. They'll now end it 2 points behind Man City. Arsenal fans in tears in the crowd. Fuming. Wow. Arsenal still going to go for it. Everyone forward. Raya goes long. And here's Saka. Arsenal just got to get a ball in the box. They lacked urgency. What is happening in the Premier League, in the Championship? What is happening? What on earth is happening? Villa look set to do the double over Arsenal. And Arsenal coming so close. But yet again, will it be another frustrating season where they don't quite get over the line? It looks set to be that way. They're still passing it around the back here. Wow, I cannot believe what we're watching here, people. I cannot believe it. Is this the weekend that both Arsenal and Liverpool lose the title, and where Man City win it? I think it well and truly could be. It could be the weekend. It could be the day, in fact, that the title's decided without actually being decided. These are the moments that win titles. And I'm going to wait to see how long we have any time. Probably about 10 minutes. Man City never win at home and never win. Wow. I honestly thought it was going to get ruled out, that Watkins goal. But fair play Aston Villa. First half Arsenal were the better side. Couldn't get the goal. Second half it's been Villa the better side. and Unai Emery is taking Aston Villa to the Champions League. I can't believe what we're watching. I cannot believe it. Here go Arsenal. Nketiah must have come on in one of the substitution breaks. Eight added minutes. But as soon as they took Odegaard off, it did really go downhill from there for Arsenal. It really did. As soon as Odegaard's went off, that's when Villa really started to dominate the play. Told you earlier they've been watching the Championship. You did, Paul, you did. You called it, mate. You called it. Saka. Is there life still left in this one for Arsenal? I think it's all done. I don't see how they get something from this, Arsenal. Saka. Smith Rowe. Tomiyasu trying to get a ball in the box. He wins a corner. Arsenal have to be quick if they want to get back into this one. They have it all to do. And I can't see a way for them back in here. Nice a throw in the corner. 7 minutes to go. Well, Arsenal knew what they had to do. The FPL is out the window at this point. Cannot believe it. Just like Arsenal in the title, looks like it's falling out of their grasp. Here's Saka for Tomiyasu. Can they get a consolation goal at least? Arsenal are trying. Smith Rowe trying to pull it back. Tomiyasu still on the ball. Back to Gabriel. Leverkusen have won the Bundesliga, have they? I forgot the game was on today. Completely forgot about that. Bayer Leverkusen. Wow, incredible stuff. Invincibles as well so far, aren't they? They haven't lost a game all season. Wow, I completely forgot they were playing today. Incredible stuff. Because the game was going to be live. I'll have to watch it back. It's live on the Sky Sports YouTube channel. I cannot believe what we're watching. I cannot believe it. 2-0 Villa. Well, I genuinely thought that as soon as Arsenal got that draw away to Man City just a few weeks ago, I thought this is it for the run-in. I had a feeling Liverpool were going to fall off. I think we all knew Man City were the powerhouse going into it. And I think it's going to be Man City again. What a huge missed opportunity this is for Arsenal, though. They knew going into it. They definitely knew the Liverpool results. They knew they could have gone top with it. It's just they can't handle the pressure. Five minutes left to go in this one. Well, a bit less now. More like 4.5. Villa looking for a third. Oh, cleared away just about. And offside it eventually anyway. Aston Villa. What has happened at half time? What has happened to them? Someone must have something against Arsenal. Emi Martinez. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Martinelli comes again, year 4. Arsenal. Rice over the bar, well wide. And he's fuming with himself. Do you have college tomorrow? I do, mate. I do. College, then the gym, then live stream late on. Well, I guess it's not over for Arsenal and Liverpool because Arsenal still have a really good goal difference. Liverpool, they got to get their goal difference up, but I guess for if Man City draw one game and Arsenal and Liverpool were to win that game, then they're back in it, I'd say. But will Man City drop any more points? Drop any points between now and the end of the season? They always finish the season so strong. Well, when we thought we were going to have an incredible end to the title race, two teams drop out at once. And while they're not out of it, I just can't see them. It's hard to see them getting like back on top. Really tricky to see that. Here's Arsenal. Ball down the line and Carlos has to go back to the keeper. Who's Man City got next up? They have got. I'll have a look after the stream. Well, I'll have a look now actually. May as well. Fixtures. Man City have next got Brighton next Thursday. Okay, so they don't play next weekend because the FA Cup, of course. So Arsenal play next Saturday. Then next Sunday Liverpool play, and next Thursday Arsenal play 2 games before them, and Liverpool. Okay, so Man City will end up having a game in hand. So Arsenal play next Saturday, Liverpool play next Sunday, Arsenal play again next Tuesday, Liverpool play again next Wednesday, and then Man City play next Thursday. So Man City will have a game in hand then, and then Liverpool play West Ham the following weekend. Arsenal play Spurs, well Forest play Man City, and Man City must have a double game week match week 37, 37. Because Man City then play Wolves, Arsenal Bournemouth, Liverpool Spurs, and then 37 we've got Arsenal versus Man United, Liverpool, Villa, and okay, Man City play Spurs, and then Man City play Fulham the Saturday before. Yeah, double match week 37, and then match week 38 they play West Ham on the final day. Liverpool got Wolves, and Arsenal got Everton. So close to call. So close to call. Incredible end to the season. Isn't it crazy? Liverpool and Leeds both lost at home for the first time this season in the same weekend. Fun facts with Glimpse. Fun facts with Glimpse. Well, the Emirates here is empty. We've played the 8 added minutes. Probably still end up playing another minute. Any second the final whistle will go. And Villa on the attack here, looking for a third. Bailey's going to take it into the corner. And he finds Konsa. Big result this for Aston Villa. We'll have a look what it means for the table now in just a second when the full-time whistle goes, but we won't be far away. We've played almost 99 minutes. And fans flood out of the Emirates. Villa fans are laying every pass now to the end. Full time. Unai Emery beats his former side. Mikel Arteta and Arsenal miss the chance to go back to the top after Liverpool slip up. And 2 goals in 3 minutes for Aston Villa seal them the victory. 2 late goals. And Man City, now it's over to you. We've all played 33 games. And Arsenal second on 72 points. Well, 71 now actually with that defeat. We'll have a look at the table now. Fantastic stream as always. Cheers, Glimpse. Really appreciate that. Eugene says City are going to win the Premier League now. I agree. Full time. What a game it was. It really did. Boil up towards the end there, didn't it? Right, let's have a look over the table looks then. Just before I end the stream, what a day it's been in the Premier League, in the title race as well. We started with it all so different. So City, 2 points clear of Arsenal and Liverpool now. 2 points clear with 6 games to go for each team. Wow. Arsenal's 5th defeat of the season. And now the goal difference is only 5 better than City's. Liverpool, they'll be glad that Arsenal didn't win. Of course, they're still in touching distance, but will Man City slip up in any of these games? Who have they got? Let's have a look at their running. They've got Chelsea. Oh no, that's the FA Cup, sorry. They've got Brighton next Premier League game, which is 25th. That's in 11 days. They don't play in the Premier League for 11 days. 25th against Brighton. That not an easy game, but Brighton this season haven't been like up to where we're used to seeing them. Forest away, that's a winnable game. Wolves home, you expect to win that. Fulham away, winnable, and you expect to win. Spurs away, it is the only one that looks like it's difficult. West Ham home on the final day, win that. But away to Tottenham, of course in the FA Cup, it was only 1-0 City. And that was their first win at that stadium. If they're going to slip up, it'll be there. I don't see them dropping points to anyone else apart from Spurs, potentially, and that won't be a loss, that'll be a draw. That'll be like a 0-0 or 1-1. Unless the only reason they slip up before that is because of fixture. I would say like fixture congestion, but you know, they got the Champions League on Wednesday, then it's an FA Cup game, and then they've still got almost a week then to recover and go again against Brighton, and then it's a quick turnaround for Forest, but they've got the squad for it. They've got the squad for it. I think the title's done. I do think the title's done. Because you look at going into this weekend, everyone was saying that Arsenal and Liverpool would win, including myself. And look at Arsenal's running. Arsenal's running consists of how did I just do that? Table Arsenal. Arsenal's running. They've got to go away to Wolves, which isn't an easy place to go to. Home to Chelsea. You could drop points there. It's a bit of a derby. Away to Tottenham in the North London derby. Exactly. Anything can happen. Home to Bournemouth. They've been really good this season. Away to Man United. You never know what's going to happen. And at home on the final day to Everton, who might need the win to keep themselves in the Premier League. And then looking at Liverpool, we've got Fulham away. Not an easy test. They've got a derby to play. Away at Everton. Away to West Ham, 3 away games in a row. At home to Spurs, really tough. Away to Aston Villa, and then home to Wolves on the final day. I think City's title to lose, and I don't think they'll lose it. I think it'll be City, Liverpool, Arsenal in that order, the top 3, and then Aston Villa will. I think Aston Villa will hold on to European places, 4th place, Champions League place. Wow. I don't see it ending any other way there. That is incredible. That is incredible. Thanks for the stream. Have a good evening. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Paul. Thank you very much for joining as always. And hopefully, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. You can never tell after today's result, but can't see it. Yeah, I think City have won it now. I really do. It's really hard to see any way where anyone else would win it now. I only see City winning it from here. Only see City winning it. Because looking at all the... let me stop the timer. Looking at everyone else's running, you know, they've all got... You know, City have got a few tough games, but they've got quite a big break. You know, they don't play the Premier League now for 11 days. I don't see how Arsenal or Liverpool win the league now. It's not completely over, the league. I just don't see how anyone else would win it. Looking at the run-ins, I don't see it. I think Man City will win the league. I called it at the start of the season. I said Man City to win it. I think I said Liverpool second. I think I said something stupid like Man United third and Arsenal fourth. Something like that. Or Arsenal third. I think everyone had them at the start of the season, just not in that order. Just the order that mattered. But this is the weekend that the Premier League title is lost, and I'm now going to go chill. What a day for streams! What a day for it! The Premier League did not disappoint people. Of course, earlier we had Liverpool losing at home to Crystal Palace. They just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, and now we've had Arsenal losing at home 2-0 to Aston Villa. You couldn't write it. You could not write it. Thank you all very, very much for watching this stream. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to drop a like and subscribe as always. I'll see you tomorrow night for Chelsea versus Everton. Be sure to have notifications on so you never miss a stream. And I'll see you in the next one very soon, guys. Take care. Good.